Hi guys, welcome back to Fast Panda Gaming. We are going to be playing a game of CodeOne tonight. And if everything goes according to plan, this should come out on the 25th of this month, which is also the same day that the N4 rules come out. So we'll probably, when you're watching this, if you're watching it when it comes out, we're reading our N4 rules or maybe even playing a game. Now, why are you watching this as it came out? So we'll wait, go and get your N4 rules and come right back. You got them? Great. So we're playing CodeOne. We're going to play a game of Domination. We're going to be on Svalharima. It's going to be my Jing, the right and justice seeking Jing, versus Claw's evil corporate Pano.
This planet is ours by right. You are squatters.
Did anyone hear a whisper? So we've already rolled off. Claw won the lieutenant's role. He chose deployment. I chose to go first, which you'll see why when you see which deployment I was stuck with. So we're going to go through deployment, then we'll jump straight into the game. One thing to quickly note, this is a new terrain set that we haven't really finished fleshing out yet. So the table is a little bit more sparse than it would ordinarily be. But we've got enough terrain to get started, and we've mixed and matched a few other bits in. And it's a snowy terrain set on a snowy planet. Yay!
So, I picked on this side. If I zoom out a little bit, you can see on this side of the battlefield there is a lot more terrain. So I decided I would like this side because of the game we're playing. It would be easier for me to gain and control that quadrant and that quadrant rather than the more sparse quadrants over here and here. This is why I chose to deploy on this side, so I can try and control those two more densely populated terrain sets rather than going first.
With a brave Pano, so you just can hide.
Yeah.
Hide behind things.
Yeah, basically. So, my deployment and list, if we're going to go through, we have got an orc, we've got the infirmary with combi rifle, we've got a fusilier, paramedic because it's CodeOne and why wouldn't you? We've got the Knight of Justice with Spitfire, a tank, popped in the middle so I can go either way depending on how the battle goes. I've got Nisei, hacker, again in the middle so I can go either way. And I've also got a Nisei with a machine gun in a nice position in the centre to shoot either way. On here we've got a camo marker that will pop out later. Because down there I get to see, who am I looking at?
The Hessian.
The Hessian, right down there, the camo marker. So I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you're clever enough to guess. Over here we've got Colin the Fusilier. Say hi Colin. Hi Colin. And he's a paramedic as well because why wouldn't you? Up here we've got a drone bot with HMG, 360 visor, all the kind of gubbins that we need. He's got visions down there, and he's got over there, so it's quite a nice little gun base over here. And finally, I think we've got a knockin with Mimities -6 and a boarding shotgun right in the centre, or at least already up in the scenery. So that is my deployment and army. I've got something left to come on. No, I haven't. Yes, I have because of the camo. But you'll get to see that in a second.
So the deployment edge I was given is quite light on terrain. So whilst I would normally probably go second in this scenario to contest quarters.
Did you tell them what scenario it was?
Yeah, Domination. I told him it was Domination. I didn't tell them what it involves because I'll put that up on the screen by now.
Oh, okay.
This side, quite light. I would normally choose to go second in this scenario, but so I could contest quarters, but I really need to go first to get up the board and actually get into some positions before Claw can move up and claim all the areas. So, going from my right to left. I've got a camo marker, which is pushed all the way forward because it's got infiltration. Behind the nice big piece of terrain in the middle, I've got Adil and two Zanshi paramedics, because at one point it's the same cost whether they have paramedic or not. A prone camo marker on top of the roof. Hopefully, when he moves up, he'll be able to get some nice lines of sight to that council meeting behind that central crate. A third Zanshi paramedic back here. A brave Hessian who stood out in the open because I ran out of things to hide behind, and you know, superior using armour, we'll be fine. I'm not scared of that. Ninja hiding on top of that crate. And
ninjas don't exist.
lastly, another camo marker over there. So if there's a treacherous Japanese separatist under that camo marker, like I suspect there is, I'm going to shoot you with an HMG. Let's get started. First things first?
Yep.
Well, it makes no difference whether I'll use you or not, so I'm going to spend the lieutenant's order first.
You've only got 9.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, everything's so cheap in CodeOne. How? Okay.
The Hessian is my lieutenant. He's going to move 2 inches to there,
Charge.
2 inches up behind there.
We've already discussed that below the billboard you can't shoot the feet.
Yeah. You have an ARO to that movement from
Yes,
the camo token.
and I'm going to take it.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to shoot you, sir.
Okay. Revealing you to be
A pyjama-clad ninja. Ninja.
treacherous Japanese separatist.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so my ARO is to shoot you as you run up that little step ladder.
Okay, for the second half of my order, I'm going to unload the HMG into you. 4 shots from the HMG.
As you run forward like a hero.
Hero of the State Empire.
I'll shoot you one. Okay, so my ninja has a 1 dice. I'm going for double action because you've got 2 wounds. It's a strength 15, so if I do get through, it'd be pretty cool. 1 dice needing 14.
Yep, you got +3 for the range. I don't have any cover.
Damn. That's
I've
a
got
15.
4 dice back needing 17s because I see through your mimetism and I'm in my good range. Well, that's a crit and a hit, so that's 3 armor saves. Because you know, it's CodeOne crits. The 19 and the 20 are absolutely fantastic. The 1,
Not so much.
not so much. I think you're unconscious, sir.
Yep. I've got to admit, when I put him there, I didn't realise that he had a multispectral right visor. This is why you've got to do your homework, kids.
Sorry, I thought you would have remembered that from our previous game where he was a pain in the backside.
That was like weeks and months ago.
Oh.
I can't remember things I did yesterday, let alone months ago. Okay, next order.
I'm going to spend an order on this camo token.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stand up because no one can see him now that guy's gone. I'm just going to meander forward so I'm in cover. I'm going to spend an order on the camo token behind the building over here.
Okay.
I'm just going to move 4. I don't believe you have any AROs.
No.
And everyone behind the drilling machine is
Yeah, these two are prone.
prone. I'm going to move again.
Okay.
I'll spend another order on it. I'm just going to move forward into there. I don't think you get any arrows from the outside, to be honest. In the second half, I'm going to go prone. Just to make myself slightly harder to get to. How far do I have to come to be able to see you? Quite a long way.
I was kind of hoping that you were going to charge forward, then it makes my life easier.
I will charge forward. I will not charge forward foolishly and with no respect for my own life. I will sell my life gloriously for the State Empire, not pointlessly. You spend an order on Adil.
Okay, where are you going?
2 and 2. Don't believe you've got any AROs.
Nope.
And then move forward 4. And another order.
Because you don't want to leave them there.
Move 4.
Yep.
And then move the last little bit just to nudge up and look somewhere that way.
So you're looking at that objective?
I am.
Yeah.
Spend another order on the Zuzak, who's going to go 4 to the door.
These
2
doors are swish swish doors, so because it's a winter planet,
You don't want to let the heat
we
out.
don't want to let the heat out, so we've decided that these doors are swish swish doors. So there's no order to go through them, and they also close behind you. That, and they are TT combat things that really didn't work opening doors.
And the second half of my order, we move 2.
Okay. How many orders you got left?
3.
Yeah, you don't want, because he's not going to be. Ooh, he's feeling brave.
Okay. You know what?
I can see him down the. He can see me down this alleyway.
I'm going to try and get a point. I'm going to spend an order on this Zanshi paramedic.
Paramedic? You
Sprinting-
spent the extra. No.
No, I spent the extra 0, yeah. I'm going to go 4. There's no arrows. I'm going to go 4 again.
I have noticed that I do hide a lot. When I'm deploying, I'm a hider.
You're a turtle.
Mm.
And then for the last order, I'm going to put another order in. He's going to move up to the objective there. And he's going to try and doop. So 13 or less. Nope, I did not. Doop. Do we have a brave Pano plan then?
Shoot stuff.
It's a good Pano plan.
Yeah, well, it's American.
Pano aren't American.
Okay.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
So, got 9 orders and you the tenant's order.
I know this because somebody shot somebody.
It was the mercenary, you didn't care about him anyway.
Yeah, okay, I didn't care about him, but I also forgot you had multi-purpose visor, which is the only reason I put him out there. So, mistakes were made, learn from that guy. So, let's have another one. We are going to use this Nisei.
The HMG Nisei.
The HMG Nisei, yes. And he's going to move. Nobody's got eyes on him here.
Nope.
So I'm going to go 4. Charge.
Okie
And
dokie.
then I'm going to go 4 to here. So nobody's going to see me until I'm here.
I will have line of sight to you at the end of that second move.
The idea is...
With the camo token,
Yeah,
so
the
you want
idea
to
is-
back it up a bit? Yep.
Yep, have
Yep.
it.
That is better. That's your first order.
Okay, second order. Is going to be here.
To get line of sight to.
They stick out so much, these models. Right. So
I believe I'm going to get
I'm here. So I'm looking at the UJAC,
the Zuzak.
and I know that there's a
camo
camo marker
token.
up there. You can miss it. But I've got 4 shots.
You do have 4 shots.
I can also see through camo.
You do, or you do
So
also.
do you want to go? I'm here. Just yet.
I might do. The Zuzak is going to shoot you with his combi rifle,
That's nice.
and the camo token is going to pretend to be a box.
The camo token knows that he'll be able to see him.
I'm going to trust that my brave Korean compatriot
We'll take it.
will be able to take the shot.
All 4 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I am going to shoot you back then 4 times.
Okay, should we check the range? Are we within 16?
We are 15 and a half.
Which is good for me and 0's for you.
So I'm on 13 times 4.
-3 for my cover.
10s.
And I've got 1 shot back, +3 for the range, -3 for your mimetism, -3 for your cover. So I'm -3 overall. Both need 10s. You just
Both
got more
10s.
dice. I got a 10.
That's the second one. That's the second crit. I got a 10 as well. Yay!
So it's a no score draw.
Okay, so I'm spending another order. I'm idling.
You're idling over
Can you
there.
idle in CodeOne?
You can idle.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forget.
Well, this is only our second game of CodeOne. We'll probably get lots of things wrong, guys, so do let us know.
But you'll be more interested in N4 anyway.
There's nobody, I don't know why we're bothered, there's nobody watching this, everyone's off reading their M4 rules.
Right.
This time, the camo token is going to take an ARO. So the Zuzak is going to shoot you with 1 shot from his combi rifle.
Can't get that lucky yet. In
What?
fact, can I just go back a second?
Yeah, what was that? Yeah, what?
Yeah, can I back up half an inch?
Sure. I'll still shoot you when it's good for me.
Yeah, but I can shoot you when
Yeah.
it's good for me now.
And I'm going to shoot you with the camo marker up here with a single shot of double action, which reveals me to be...
Are you sure I'm not important?
you are now, but you weren't when you started.
Okay.
Reveals me to be a Hundun.
Okay, so I'm
1 shot of double action from the Hundun, 1 combi rifle shot from the Zuzak.
I'm going to put 2 in each
2 in each.
2 in each.
Okay. You're going to be on
So I'm going to be
+3, -3 against him because you see through his mimetism.
Mhm.
I'm going to be on +3 for the range, -3 for your mimetism. So flat roll, and he's going to be on +3, -3,
better range.
-3. Yeah, you're going to be on 13s against both.
Mhm.
I'll be on 10s against you from him and from the Zizak, and 13s for the Hindu.
Okay, so we do the lucky Ujak first.
Lucky Zizak, who needs a 10. Oh, what?
He hits. So do I.
Twice. So damage HMG, isn't it?
Yeah,
Damage
HMG.
15, 3 points of armor, 3 points of cover. I will need 10s. I get 1.
How many
So I
wounds
take
you
up a wound. And the Hundoon needs a 13. Nope.
got? Ooh, 1.
Yeah, 1 hit with a 9. 3 points of cover, 3 points of armor, so I will also need a 10. I did not pass, I will be unconscious.
Yay! Snipers are down. Snipers are down. So Valhalla doesn't do much for snipers.
So yeah, Hundoon is down, Zizak is wounded, Nisei wants a medal. And possibly more orders spent on him.
Can I do any... I need to get rid of this fella. To get rid of this fella, I need to get rid of this fella. To get rid of that fella, I need to shoot him some more. So I could move... If I move to this corner, I can see this fella who's still in camo, making him decide what he's doing.
Yep.
And I can still shoot this fella if you don't decide to do anything. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move forward to the corner. I can see the camo.
Yep.
I can see you, Jack. I can't see anybody else who gets a shot. Oh, Adil can. No.
No, I don't, because he's behind it building.
No, he can.
Oh. Does he have a line of sight through there?
Yeah.
Are you sure? It really doesn't look like it from this side. No, I don't think so, mate.
Actually, when I get down, it's fine, but it's close. He's next.
Gulp. Right, the camo marker is going to pretend it's not there.
Yep.
It didn't work out well for the other camo marker that decided it was there. The Zizak is... I'm going to shoot you back.
Yeah, because I'm back on 10 because I moved forwards.
Yeah. Well, you know, you could shoot me when it's most opportune for you.
Ah, yes I can, so I'll do that.
Nope. 2.
Yeah, wanted more.
I go down.
Yay!
Another one bites the dust. Medal for the Nisei. We have a plan.
We have a plan. I know our Fusiliers are the fighting men of the Panoceania, and women, obviously. Operation Pawn Sacrifice will commence.
I think the word you're looking for is expendable.
Yeah, okay. So, he's got quite a big move, and I'll probably end up roughly there.
You can go over the terrain because it's less than his silhouette if you want to.
Let's go over there.
Will
I
give-
don't think he's got a camo. He's got a.
You will now you stood up on this side, certainly. I'm not going to do anything. I'm quite happy being a box.
Okay, this is the second half of the order. So if you shot me now, you wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
Well, I've already had a chance to declare my ARO.
Oh, okay.
And I have chosen not to.
Let's
Let's just check.
The idea was to stay out of that machine gun's way.
And I think you need to nudge back just a smidge. Yeah. Yeah, you can get... as long as you don't come around the side of it, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Another order.
Another order.
I'm going to idle.
Okay, you can idle away. I'm not taking an ARO. I'm quite happy being a box.
Then I shall do the beep, 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 beep.
So just your basic whip.
Paramedic basic whip. 7!
Oh, you can do that though.
Oh yeah, I can do it. Okay, I are clever.
And they say Pano's got low willpower.
Okay, and he's still not doing anything.
Nope, he's quite happy.
You're annoying me now with that.
Might be the plan.
Okay, I'm going to use my lieutenant's order.
Ooh.
And She is 6'2". All the way around here, looking for.
It is the Knight of Justice.
No arrows.
No arrows.
And another order.
Okay.
Here. I have a Spitfire, so the good range will be there. Or you might force you to do something. Okay, let's do it. Let's. No guts, no glory. You are around the corner, so I can see. Follow me, lad. There.
My Zanshi, who is incapable of turning on the console.
And the camo marker. So you get to choose. I've got a big sword and I'm getting very close and I've got orders left.
You are getting very close. So the Zanshi is going to shoot you with a combi rifle.
Okay.
More in panic and desperation than anything else. And
Because if his mate doesn't do anything, everything's coming at him.
yeah. And the camo marker is going to bottle at this point, and he's going to use the direct template weapon from his boarding shotgun and kablam.
Cool.
So that reveals me to be the Guilang with boarding shotgun, who has now totally bottled it and blown his load.
How do I split my first? What's his armour and wound?
He has 1 wound and 1 armour.
And Zanshi's pretty much the same.
Has 1 wound and 1 armour.
I think I'm going to go 2 and 2 then.
2 and 2?
2 and 2 with the Spitfire.
Okay.
So we're going to do the Zanshi first. So
It was just out of 16. I gambled wrong.
Yay.
I should have dodged.
And it was only ever a backup plan for me anyway.
I need 5.
I need 17s.
I didn't get a 5.
I got a critical. Yay! First one!
So 2 dice, damage 14, and 15. 14's twice. Dead.
Dave.
Dead.
Okay, you've got a direct tempo.
Kablam!
So you've hit me. I will see if I hit you. I need 11s because you've got mimetism and you're in my lowest zero round.
I'm in your face.
Yeah. Oh no.
So you take the shotgun blast to the face. You don't get the cover, you just get your armor damage of 14. That's a wound.
Oh no. It's good I'm not dead, isn't it?
Well done, Guilang. That piece of snow is very red. 2 orders left, sir. I'm going to keep the camera focused in the middle. I've got a feeling it's one of these 2.
I've got 2 left. I'm not too sure whether that Knight of Justice is. I've got close combat of 23, but that's not a special sword in CodeOne.
But I'm not very good in close combat. You could easily run in and cut me in 2, but I will shotgun you on the way in.
Or I can just stand here and shoot you.
A lot.
A lot. What's the minimum range? Is that 8 inches?
For
To get me out of the 0 range band.
you've got to be over 8 inches away, yeah.
Kind of gets me over here, which I don't want to do. I can shoot you 4 times or hit you once. I think I want the 4 dice.
You want the 4 dice?
I want the 4 dice.
You could always use the Nisei, who's far away.
Oh yeah, because you can see you as well.
I shouldn't be nice.
You shouldn't be nice. So the Nisei shoots you on slightly less, 1 less. I'm
But-
further away, so I'm +2.
You see through my mimetism, so you're going to be on flat rolls of 13.
You are a very nice person.
So you're spending your penultimate order on the Nisei.
To go out here and then back again.
Are you sure you want to go out there? Because you don't need to, I don't think.
I don't think his base comes out far enough.
Fair enough.
So if I'm going to go here.
If you're there, yeah, you're fine. If you went directly sideways.
So I've still got cover from anything over there.
My Guilang is going to dodge.
Okay, so you've got 1 dice on,
12, because I'm dodging.
and I've got 4 dice on 13.
Oh.
You weren't expecting the Nisei to move, were you?
No, I was, because I pointed it out.
Okay, 3.
I'll need 15 3 times. Nope. Last order then.
Our last order would really like to be a coordinated order. I could move things around, I could confuse it, all kind of move. But this is code 1.
You can't do the Svalheim shimmy.
Okay, so at this point, look up coordinated orders on N4. Yeah. Okay, so last order. And it's going to be
on somebody.
My somebody who's going to move 6. Don't think anybody's going to see me if I go here, but it puts me in a nice position. Oh, goes through the window. Boom.
Which is very stylish.
Yeah. But it's a nice Spitfire range to that hoarding. Plus, you can't really come out of the hoarding without falling off.
This is true. It will be difficult for me to come out of the hoarding by very much without falling off. I think I'll be able to come out enough to see the Nisei though. Probably. So that's the end of round 1.
Yep.
Which means we now total up zones. So, I think this one back here is mine.
Mm-hmm.
That one there is yours.
Yep.
This one here, mine.
Yep.
That one there, yours. That one there is definitely yours. Now I moved forward, so I should be over 12 inches up. Let's just check. Yes, I am. I'm within. Yeah, I'm over 2. Yeah. I'm less than 2 foot, so I've got 2, you've got 2. Means a point each. So currently you are up 2-1 because you have a console.
The consoles only matter at the end.
They do only matter at the end. You've dented the Jing armour.
Yep.
In a few places. You punched right through it in a lot of places, but we're still here.
Red mist.
We're going to start off in the same order we started off last time. We're going to spend our lieutenant's order.
Okay.
My Hussein is going to nudge out so we can see the Nisei but not the Knight of Justice.
So it's the intention is for the Knight of Justice not to see you,
Yeah.
but to come down this
Long line of sight.
long line of sight.
Delightful Nisei.
Okay, I've got a machine gun, so range-wise it's exactly the same.
You've only got one shot this
I've
time.
only got one shot. You've got no mimetism things I can look through anyway.
I see through your mimetism.
You see through my mimetism. So it's you've got cover, I've got cover.
Yep.
So essentially we are straight rolls. I am
You're
13,
and
you are.
you're 14. We have 4 dice on 14s if I'm shooting it.
And my physique is 12. Because I reckon if I don't die, you're just going to keep on doing it because you don't like this guy.
He has been a bit of a pain.
Do you know what? Is he down a wound already?
No, he hasn't taken it. He only had to deal with the mercenary sniper who disintegrated.
Yeah, who failed. You know what? If I dodge out of the way and let him run around there, he's going to have to deal with the knight, and the knight's going to be much more of a pain to deal with because of the more armour and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a physique on this Nisei and dodge out of the way. Okay, so arrow first. I need a 12 to dodge out of the way. Dodge.
More than 1, less than 14. Well, there's a 14.
That's
crit.
3. That's 3.
Crit and 2 hits. So that's 4 armour saves for the Nisei.
Let's roll it and see. There's a couple of 20s in there.
The 20s are good, the 15 will be good. How much armour's he got? He's in cover.
This could be.
I think he's fine.
He
at
has
least 2 armour.
3 armour.
So he's absolutely fine.
Hey! I thought I was going to be a dead Nisei there.
Turn's not over yet. You might be a dead Nisei.
Were you not happy about that result?
I was really happy with the attack, less happy with the armour. Because I've got a few things I'd like to do, but I really need the Nisei with the HMG to not be there to do them.
Okay, you have 5 orders to do it in.
I'm going to spend an order to do the same trick again with the Hussein. He's going to step out just far enough to see the Nisei.
I would like the Nisei to live. I'm going to do the physique.
You're going to dodge. I'm going to obliterate what's left of the corner of that crate.
Yeah, so there's lots of tracer shots and everything just going down here, bursting bits off the tray, off the corpse of the ninja, and the boxes in bits.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, physique. 14. I don't dodge. How many crits?
None.
Yay.
2 hits though, so 2 armour rolls.
4, not so good. 10, not so good.
10's fine.
10's
3 armour,
yeah.
cover, hits you to 16. You're just unconscious.
Medic! I'm here. Medic! Happy now?
Happier. Happier. Right, that's one problem dealt with.
Next problem?
Next problem is the Knight of Justice. What's the Knight of Justice BTS? Just out of curiosity. Do you know off the top of your head?
Of course I don't. 9.
9. BTS 9.
Yeah, it's a 9. Definitely a 9.
Ooh.
Yeah, hack me.
Okay. That might change the plans. I'm spending order on the camo token that's over here.
Okay.
I'm going to move 4 inches up to the corner here so I can see that's not Colin, but whichever Fusilier that is on top of that objective.
Yeah, you can see not Colin.
Not Colin.
Yep.
What not Colin like to do is his ARO.
All I can do is can you defer in CodeOne?
You can, yes.
Yes, I will defer in CodeOne, please.
I will surprise attack you with my Spitfire. And reveal myself to be a Dauphin with Spitfire.
And I'm going to dodge.
You're going to dodge.
Okay, so my physique -3. I'm on a 7. 15!
And I need
What? Where?
13.
Ow, ow.
2 hours.
A 1 and a 4.
No, dead. Red mist.
Yeah.
Or blue mist.
He did his job.
I know.
He
Blue
did it.
mist.
He turned it on. Operation Pawn Sacrifice worked. I mean, did it? Okay, we did say that you can't shoot through these legs, but you can shoot through the big gaps. Just to let you know.
I'm currently prone, so I can't see you.
Nope. Because you like to shoot doctors, don't you?
They wear these big signs that say "Shoot me, please."
No, that's the cross of the healing cross. The red cross is not a target.
It's not a target marker.
No.
Well, I'll be. Okay, I'm going to spend another order on the Dauphin. He's going to stay behind this leg. He's going to move 6 inches up to there. Which is, I know really awkward for filming, but I think it puts me in line of sight to the Knight of Justice.
Okay, I'm going to.
You're not looking that way.
No, but this is.
Oh shoot! Fair enough. That was a mistake by me.
Okay, so 4 shots. From that Knight of Justice, I had to kind of. The problem with the Knight of Justice is she's such a lovely model that she sticks out up close, so positioning is always going to be a pain. So you can shoot the Knight of Justice in the back of the head.
And I completely forgot that remote was up there.
And I'm not going to apologise for that.
That's absolutely fine. It's right there, I can see it.
Yeah. It's just.
It's white.
It's white on white. It's white and blue on white and blue. Camo for the win. Yeah. So Knight of Justice can't do anything.
No, not really.
Not really. But that one can shoot, and I can't see anything else that gets an ARO.
No, I don't think you get anything else that gets an ARO either.
Let's do some measuring and we'll roll some dice. Second half of the order.
Given I've forgotten that thing was up there, it is far away, so I'm going to be in bad range, but I do want to oppose those shots just on the off chance. So I'm going to put 2 into the Knight of Justice and 2 into the remote.
Okay, what is it? A Spitfire?
It's a Spitfire. Not a good range.
No.
But I want
That's
to,
a machine gun.
Yeah, I want to at least oppose your roll.
Yeah, okie dokie. Let's measure up and roll some dice. Okay, do you want to do the one where you shoot the poor person in the back of the head?
No, I'd like to finish on a high.
Okay, dokie.
We'll start with the loner.
Okay, so I've got 4 dice, we've worked it out, it's +3, -3 if you mimetism, so I'm straight rolls on 11. But many times. 2.
5 and an 8. Well, I need 10, so I can still beat you. I can still beat that.
5 and an 8.
Oh, no. I take 2 hits, so
Yep.
I've got 4 points of armour. I'll need 12s. I live.
Wow.
I do live.
But move again, dare you.
Hang on. And I'll have 2 shots into the back of the Knight of Justice. I'm within 2 foot, so I need 16s. So I need to make 2 armour rolls against damage 14. Just your armour. Don't think the 7's going to cut it. I don't think you've got that much armour. You only got 5, haven't you?
Yeah, I got 5 armour.
So that's another wound. That puts you unconscious, I believe.
Okay. I liked her. And it was my lieutenant, but fortunately in CodeOne it doesn't mean anything. And at this point, this is where you look up loss of lieutenant in N4. Okay.
Well, I got away with that. That was.
Move again.
Yeah,
Go on,
yeah.
dare you. Breathe. Go on, breathe. How many you got left?
2.
And you push forward into this zone, which is unfortunate.
The knock-in is pointing into the building.
The knock-in is pointing into the building, so you can see out of the side of that container and out of the side of that. So anything coming round the corner, I'll see both ways, because that is a tunnel.
It is. I think it's time, given that I've royally messed that up over there with the Dauphin.
First I was going to spend on him.
I think I need to take a bit of a risk. So if you'd cue the Ride of the Valkyries music for me.
I can't do that, but I can sing it.
You're going to attempt to land our Tiger Soldier hacker.
Tiger soldiers! I love a tiger soldier. I've got mate.
Over here. Now, can I stick the landing?
We shall see.
So I need a 12 or less.
Yay!
No, I didn't.
You died! Okay, I think that Knocken is, even though he's got ODD, which would have been helpful, I'm kind of pleased that the Tiger Soldier is wandering on, because he landed in a totally different state.
And to be honest, I don't want to get him shot, so he's going to go there.
So this is why you only had 9 orders.
So I only had 9 orders.
Makes sense.
Because if I bring him up on this edge, he's going to get machine gunned in the head. If I bring him over that side, he's going to get orked to the head.
Because there's
So somewhere back here is probably the best place for him.
Okie dokie.
I really would like to move the Dauphin,
Do it then.
but I'll get shot
Yes, you will.
a lot. If I don't move the Dauphin,
You're going to get shot.
I'm going to get shot.
A lot.
However, it's only 10s. It's 4 dice. If I shoot you back now, it's 4 dice on 10s versus 4 on 11s. It's still in your favour. If I dodge, it would be 1 dice on 14s.
Have you got dodge plus anything?
I've got dodge plus 1 inch.
And where you are would get you in a lovely place.
But I could move into the cover anyway and shoot you on the way and have more dice on a lower number.
Hopefully
Or
live.
I can come over here with the Hessian and have 4 dice against you on 14s versus your 4 back on 11s.
But I am in cover on that direction.
You are on cover on that, but it's plus 3 for the range, minus 3 for the cover. I think I'm going to go with the Hessian first of all. I'm going to spend an order on the Hessian. He's going to move up to this end of the billboard. Stay in contact with it.
Okay, robots.
Spooling up.
Hang on, let's get down here. Can I see you?
Yeah, I can see you from
Just over the top of that
I
blue
can
thing.
see over the top
Yeah.
of
Okay,
that.
doke.
See the nice big glowing lens. Are you going to spool up the machine gun and shoot me a lot?
It's in my program too.
Yeah. I'm getting strange flashbacks to our last M3 game.
Okay, 4 dice on 11s.
No.
No.
And 4 dice on 14.
Bye, robot.
1, 2, 3. The 18 is great. The 12 will be just enough with the cover. The 4 will not be. So that hits something important.
No, 25 died. Okie dokie. Okay, follow me, lad. Guessing you can spend last order on Spitfire toting a horrible person here.
Almost certainly, sir.
Okay, last order, all gone.
It's taking a bit of finagling with terrain, but if I move the Dauphin over this way 4 inches, so he's under the design, he has line of sight.
So underneath that sign,
So I
shooting
can
out.
shoot out from underneath there to the infirmary, and with the last 2 inches to do just to nudge up to the cover over here. So basically, I will end up. This terrain's not many people with big fat hands. I'll end up there. 1, 2, 400. And at the furthest point, you will have an ARO to me with your infirmary.
Yeah. It's a shame that this one's prone. We've had a quick look, and the orc is just
out,
so he can't see. So it's just the infirmary. Because you like to shoot doctors.
You reminded me he was a doctor.
Yeah. And the doctor is going to. If I shoot you back, it's a good range. Is that going to be good range? It's over 8.
So over 8 for me. We'll be within 6. You got a combi rifle?
Yeah.
Within 16 for you.
One shot.
I'm not in cover.
Let me think.
So you've got 1 dice, needing 13.
Yes, because you've got one order left, so you can't keep doing
do
this.
this again.
So 1 dice, needing 13, so 4.
So I need more than 4, less than 13. A 5. 2 you beat, the 16 20 misses, but the 5 goes through. So 1 armor save for you. You've got cover.
Let's roll the dice and get.
You're enough. You've got 14 base damage. You're alive.
Cool. Okay, so I can still see him with the infirmary. So if the infirmary moves, he's going to get him. I'd have to come around here. You'd still be in cover. Oops. So the guys at home can see. I've got to come right over here to get you underneath there. Or do I just charge underneath there with a 40 shotgun? Because I need to get you out of there.
Quite happy with using turn 2. I did enough damage back, I think, to mitigate the damage I took. Let's see what Pano's response is going to be. So, 5 orders for Pano. First order
First order.
is on.
Operating pawn sacrifice 2.
Colin!
Colin! Go on, Colin. See where you can get to. So, it's to there. Now, we've said that you can't see through these, shoot through these.
Yep.
So he's fine that way. He's behind this wall from the machine gun, so he's fine that way.
I don't have any arrows to this, I think it's the short version.
Yeah, basically. 4. And another one.
Colin's going to do more stuff.
Run up to there
Colin's going to try and beep boop de boop de boop.
with line of sights that way and that way. Go on, Colin. Turn on that thingy magic.
No.
What? You know what? I'm going to press the button and I'm going to move. So let's press the button while I'm here.
Yay! So we have pressed the button, and where were we moving to?
I'm moving. Let's go further forward.
Further forward.
Protect the button. 4.
So we have a plan.
We have a plan. It's not quite cunning, but we do have a plan. So.
More nissiness.
More say. We're going that way.
I wonder where you're
Nobody
going.
can see me.
No, they can't. As you cross the frozen ground, hunting your prey. Your prey looks awfully like a Dauphin to me.
And another order. Get to there. Can we see each other then? If I go directly.
Yeah, I think so.
I just want. I ain't got many orders left.
Yeah,
you see,
no,
so,
we'll be able to see each other.
So if I go here,
We'll be in line of sight of each other.
I would like to set the model looking that way, but
That would be thematic.
Thematic, but wrong. I need to see the whole of the forward. So he's there. I can see you. What is your ARO, sir?
So I'm going to be in my good range. Do you have mimetism? You do.
Yep. Mine's like.
So -3. So I get +3 for the range, -3 for your mimetism. So it'll be minus about 13s. Or I can dodge on a 14. I have a 5% better chance if I dodge. I'm going to try and dodge right into the corner of this thing.
So kind of here.
Hit in there,
Yeah.
so I'm nice and hidden.
I'm going to. Where's halfway?
Roughly a line here, I
So
think.
it was 1, 2. This is my second order.
Yeah.
So this is my. Okay.
We got slightly carried away with the fun there.
Yeah.
This is actually Core's last order.
Yeah.
This better work, betting it.
It does. So I'm going to shoot you.
3 times with a combi rifle, needing 16s, because you see through my mimetism,
Yeah.
and I believe you're within 16 inches. Do you want to just double check?
Oh yeah.
Oh, comfortably. So, 14s to dodge. No.
So all I've got to do.
You get 16 or less.
Another one.
So that's 4 armor saves I need to make.
4 armor shaves for 3 bullets. I do prefer this.
I need to get 10s. I pass 3, I take a wound.
I'm going to nominate a lieutenant. Done that.
Done that.
Done that.
Okay.
And that's the end of my round. And then I've got Nisei stood in the middle of nowhere because I forgot to. I got carried away shooting stuff and running and shooting and pressing buttons.
We need to score quadrants.
We do.
I've got this one back here because Adil is in this one. I've got this one over here because Hisseni's in this one. You've got this one up here.
Yeah.
Where's that Nisei?
I believe that he's over halfway by the looks of things. So I think you've got 3. Ooh, he's just over, look.
Ooh, that is close, but he is just over.
He's just over. You have got this quadrant.
So I end up getting 2 points. So I get up to 3, and you are also on 3 because you've got 2 consoles. It's 3 all.
You've got more orders.
Well, the Tiger Sword landed. He got lost, but he did land.
No, I didn't kill anything.
You took a wound off the Delphi.
I didn't kill anything.
You gained another console.
I didn't kill anything.
Okay.
I like to kill things.
We're going to spend an order.
Yep.
On Adil.
Okay.
Adil's going to move.
And what would Adil like to do?
He's going to move 4 over here.
Okay.
And then he's going to idle.
Can you see anybody?
Not yet.
Can I see anybody?
No, not yet. Well, yeah, so you could potentially declare a hacking program. That's a hacker, isn't it? You could try and spotlight me if I'm within 8 inches. Because the spotlight can be done in ARO against anybody.
And does it last for the rest of the game?
Yes, it does. That's
okay.
right. If you think you're within 8 inches.
That's close. Drone. What do you reckon? It's very close.
It's very close. It's worth trying. I'm not really
Yeah, why not? I'll give it a go.
Yeah, I think you just did.
Yay!
So you're going to spotlight me?
Yep. So I can shoot you again at some other point. And your second order?
I'm idling for the second half. I said the willpower roll.
4!
If you to shoot.
Adil is there. Just in case he pops his head around the corner. Because I'd like to shoot him easier.
So if I'm on the corner, I can see the Nisei.
Yeah, you can just see down that gap between the Ujak. I can see the Ujak's corpse.
Okay. We'll spend another order on Adil. He's going to move up and stand on his fellow soldier's corpse. And then shuffle back. So you'll have a line of sight to me.
Okay, I'm going to. Do I dodge or do I? Ooh. Have you got? Can you see through my mimetism?
No, I can't. But I do have nanopulses.
Ooh, that's a thing,
That's
isn't
a direct template weapon.
I've got no super dodge, so I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot Adil, yeah.
I'm going to use my nanopulser with +1 burst to lay 2 small teardrop templates, which are basically going to come from the UJAC. If they get you, that'll be 2 nanopulses that hit you.
Okie Okay, so yep, that's going to get me.
So you're going to shoot me. I'm in cover. I'm targeted, and I'm in your good range. So you're on +3 overall.
Yeah.
So you've got 1 dice on +3, and then you're going to get hit by 2 nanopulses.
Okay, so I've got 16. Okay, so I'm rolling all the dice. Let's see. Let's shoot you first. 16s. Shot you.
So I need to make an armor roll. I've got 2 points of armor, 3 points of cover, so I will need to get 9 live. And then damage 13, no BTS. That's 2 wounds.
That's not good for an insect. And it's gone. You've still got loads left.
Got 4 left and the LT.
But you haven't got any consoles yet.
I don't have any consoles yet. I'm going to spend an order on the Dao Fei, who's going to idle. Because he can see the doctor.
Oh yeah, we established that, didn't we? And the doctor is going to dodge.
You going to dodge this time?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot you 4 times with the Spitfire.
That's not very nice.
I'm not a very nice man.
No, you're not. Okay, 1 dodge. 1 dodged on 8.
So I need more than 8, less than 13. 9, 10, 11.
I cannot believe your dice rolls tonight.
They've been mixed. I wasn't doing
mixed.
early on.
You should see them from this angle. Mixed. Right, three dice. Roll the dice and we'll see what we get. We've got a 7.
The 10 will be grand because you've got 2 points of armor, gets you to 15.
Yeah.
That'll get you 214, which isn't enough, and that won't get you 214 at all, so that's 2 wounds.
Okay, and another one gone. Next one.
The Dauphin is not a very nice man. I'm going to spend the order on Adil. He's going to move 4.
Okay.
I don't think you've got any arrows.
Oop.
Move 4.
Okay.
And
Another
order
order.
on him. He's going to move 2, and then 2 back over there. And whilst he's in face to face with the contact, he is a specialist, so he's going to try and do the console.
Okay.
Sorry. 13 or less. 7! Yay! 1 order and my lieutenant's order left.
And that turn blue.
1 order.
So the machine gun's got an order. It's not your lieutenant, it's just a dude with a machine gun. And you've got 1 console. Can you get another one?
Not this turn.
You are winning.
I am winning. Doing contest zones. I could climb down and then move forward twice with the Hessian. Push up onto that quadrant. If I stay there, I'm definitely in that quadrant. I'm definitely in that quadrant.
So you're just a Dill in there.
Just a deal in there at the moment. What I think I'm going to do this last order though is I'm going to go and back him up with a
Put some more points in there.
Move 3 and 1, and then run forward 4 over that way. Not in cover, not in a great position, but they are now at least out of my deployment zone and in the zone, contesting something. There's no point in my lieutenant's order. My Hessian
He's in a good place.
He's in a great place. There's no more damage he can do at this point in time.
Because if you move him, these 2 guys are going to go charge.
Yeah. So I'm done. That's all I can do. Is it going to be enough?
Hope not.
Three orders
3 orders.
to repel the invaders.
Yep. How am I going to do it? I have an orc here. If I push forward,
Yeah.
comes around this way. I'm in cover. I can see you, so I'd be in cover and I can shoot you.
But you wouldn't be getting any closer to the scoring zone.
No. And I've got 3 standard. Turn these over. 3 standard and 1 lieutenant. But he would be dead.
I have a feeling you'd like the Dauphin to be dead.
I would. Can I move forward into your deployment zone? Into your zones? If he dies,
My Hessian dies.
who's in cover with lots of armour and a machine gun, if he dies, you lose this quadrant.
Yes.
And I've got 2 guys here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you now, the Nockins are the lieutenant, so I've got an extra order over this side. I could then just step over here and claim this one.
Yeah.
So I'd still have 2 against your 2. So, what do? Do I shoot him and make sure you've only got that, and then hopefully run him all the way?
If you can kill,
If I could kill him, I'd be happy.
then you could easily get the 2 zones nearest you. If you could manage to kill both him and the Hessian,
I won't be able to kill the
you won't be able to get all 3.
He's got 2
yeah.
wounds. He's got 2 wounds and armour. He's only got 1 wound left.
He does only have 1 wound left.
Well, he is. It's good.
And burrowed underneath the platform of pointlessness. We honestly can't work out what this platform was built to do. It's got 4 legs and 2 ladders in the middle, and there's no access for anything of any value. So as far as we can tell, someone just comes up here occasionally, has a wander around, looks at the view, and then goes back down again.
Right, let's do this.
Let's do this. What are we doing?
We're doing one art. We're doing one
One on the orc.
on the orc. Let's do something with the orc. Now, if I go that way, I've got no cover, so I'm going to have to go this way, which is unfortunate. And the orc moves 6 2, which is nice.
Heavy infantry movement in CodeOne, and presumably in N4.
So,
But you guys will know this before we do,
he
even
goes
though you're
right
in the
over
future.
here, and it gives me the line of sight.
So you're going to be in my good range and in cover, so I'll be on 1 dice 13s to shoot you, or 1 dice on 14s to dodge?
I've got a multi-rep.
I'm going to try and dodge and try and get under here, burrowed in like a tick.
Okay, my multi-rifle is going to shoot you with. You've got no AP really, have you?
I've got 4 points of armour.
I've got 4 points of armour, so I can knock that down by 2 if I actually get through.
I've probably got 7 points of armour in cover,
And
effectively.
you've only got 1 wound, so the double action thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to go AP.
AP? 3 shots of AP.
3 shots of AP.
Right, we'll check some ranges and roll some dice.
Okay, so my orc is in good range. He's +3
Plus 3 for the range.
-3 for your mimeters, and -3 for your cover. So I'm -3 overall on 11s.
And I'm dodging on a 14. I'm not dodging.
Come on, it's less than 11 many times.
One.
Just once. Come on, dice.
So half my armour, take me down to 2 points of armour, plus my 3 for the cover, gets me back up to 5, so I need a 9. Nope, I'm unconscious.
Yes! You're filming this bit, are you?
Well, he's down.
He's down.
The orc has been a hero late. Were you pleased with that result by any chance?
Yes, yes, I was. I can now. I can spend an order on this fella, and I can move 8.
Yeah.
Now, will that get me into the zone? Because I think that's about 12.
Close.
Yeah. Which will give us 2 each. So I'm still
Gives a
losing
point
at this
each.
point. So I'm going to spend another point on him.
Another order on the orc.
On the orc. I don't think anybody's got line of sight over here anyway.
Nope, not anymore.
And this barricade is
It's lower than his silhouette.
So I'm going to go a full 8, which takes me to here.
It'll be close.
He's going to be close, isn't it?
It's going to be very close looking at that.
What I could do with a coordinated order. I can't measure it either. Right. Right at the beginning of the game, was this one put at 12 inches? I can't
I
remember.
assume he must have been. He's been 12 inches left because he doesn't have infiltration, so the ninja must be somewhere.
Less than 12 inches.
Yeah.
And looking over it, he's only a little bit further forward. So I don't think that's enough.
What we're seeing here is called gamesmanship.
I don't think that's enough.
I'd be inclined to agree with you from this angle as well, sir.
So I'm going to have to spend another order on him. So here's this order. And I'm going to have to move for no particular reason up to here. And that's it. So I've definitely got that
You've
quadrant.
definitely got that quadrant.
So here's me with
The knock-in
the knock-in. Now, this quadrant,
is yours.
Super Colin can hold this one.
Super Colin can hold that one.
Yeah, on his own without any order spending it. Knock-in.
Okay. Oh, you don't see some bravery.
The knock-in can just say, sod it, let's give it a go and see what happens. So he's going to come here and idle. He's going to come up here
He's going to come over there
and go, machine gun man. At this point, it's a case of why not?
Well, quite. So I'd be dodging on a 14 or shooting you on a 14. You've got cover, you're in my 0 range. I can hit
If
you on
knock-in dies, I don't care.
But
If your guy dies, I win.
I'm going to dodge. I am going to dodge. Slightly less brave than I possibly should be, but you're in cover, you're not in my good range. I'm going to hit you on 11s, I'll dodge on a 14. It's 15% better.
But he's never going to die anyway.
You've got 2 wounds. You've
Ah!
got 2 shots from your body shotgun.
Oh,
And you could crit me. I could be taking 4 armor saves.
it's a very, very, yeah, you coward. Okay.
I believe it's called strategic withdrawal.
It's cowardice.
I just don't deign to engage someone who's so far below me.
Right.
I assume you're going to shoot at me.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him.
I'm dodging on a 14. I'm not dodging.
And I've got 2 shots needing 11.
11.
So.
Crit. So I'm going to make 3 armor saves.
3 shots, you're right! Okay, so if you die, I win.
It's going to be much closer. Right, so I've got 4 points of armor, which are half ink with the AP shells, and I have 2 points of armor, 3 points of cover. So that gets me 5 points of armor. I'll need 10s. I take out wound. I live.
You live on 1 wound for a win.
I'm alive. I'm alive. I've got a wound, but I am alive. So that's the end of your round.
That's the end of my round.
So I have this quadrant.
You do.
I have this quadrant.
Yep.
You have that quadrant.
Yep.
With the orc, and you have that quadrant with Hero Colin and the knock-in. So that's a point each. So the first round we both held the same number, so we got a point each.
Yep.
The second round I got more quadrants than you, so I got 2 points, so I was on 3-1. Last round you got the same as me, so that gets us back up to 4-2. You have 2 consoles, which gets you up to 4, but I did manage to snag a console, which gets you up to 5. So the final score is 5-4.
5-4. But if he'd have
Very
died,
close.
If he'd have died,
Very close.
if he'd have died, I would have had more quadrants
You
in
would.
this one. 1 wound in it.
1 wound.
Well done, sir.
Thank you very much.
I will win one day.
You do really well. You won the first few. I've been on a bit of a roll. I'm sorry.
You're not
Sorry.
1 wound.
So,
You saved 2 dice.
I did.
50-50, yeah. So 3 dice, you had to pass them up, you had to pass at least 1.
So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you had things that you would have done differently, or you spotted mistakes you made, because I'm sure we probably made a couple, then let us know in the comments. And I think the next thing you see from us is going to be N4.
Yes, soon, because we want to get N4 on the channel as soon as we can. So when you are watching this, we are probably going to be playing it.
And getting stuff wrong in that.
And getting stuff wrong in that, and because we want to get some N4 stuff on the channel as soon as we can, because we want people to enjoy N4 and Infinity. So if you like what you see, drop us a subscription, because I like to see the numbers, and I like to see people appreciating what we do, and that would be fantastic. So drop us a sub, that would be great, makes my life happy, and join us in N4 as soon as we can get it uploaded. Anything else to say?
Take care, guys. Catch you in the next one.